Hi everyone, my name is Violet Kopp. I am a freshman at Tufts, and as part of the Jewish Learning Fellowship, I chose to do some research and analysis of the Lilith story. So Lilith is Judaism's demon of femininity. The Midrash goes that before God even created Eve, there was Lilith, Adam's original female companion. But Adam and Lilith quickly began to fight. Adam said to Lilith, "You belong on the bottom," and Lilith said, "No, we are equals. I belong at least equal to you." And when she tried to be on top or assert her dominance, she was kicked out of the garden, and the Midrash says that she is the reason why miscarriages happen and why babies die. That is the reason. It was because she spoke up. So the concept of being on top or being on the bottom can be interpreted both sexually and societally. But regardless, it has to do with gender dominance and Adam's assertion that he is more powerful than Lilith, that he can dominate her. And it sends a pretty strong message to the rest of Jewish women, right? If we consider Lilith as the first woman of Judaism, this is the first message about gender that we get. That is A, know your place, you are on the bottom, and B, if you try to speak up for it, or if you try to challenge that gender inequality, there will be consequences, and it will be your fault, not Adam's or not the man's. This source really struck me when I first heard it a few years ago. It was at a time I was in high school. I was having a hard time navigating my own role as a woman, wanting to speak up but not wanting to seem bossy or crude or being judged for being kind of a louder girl. And Lilith's story was both upsetting to me, learning that there's this sexism in my tradition, but it was also really empowering, because now in the 21st century, Jewish women have started to say, yeah, you know what, we are Lilith, and we are going to continue standing up for our rights, even if it means there are consequences. I also have been thinking a lot about what the Lilith story says about Judaism's expectations for women. So it kind of says that women should be quiet and accept their role on the bottom. But the more I think about this, as much as this is an expectation, none of the Jewish women I know are like that. The Jewish women I know are loud and bossy and who would stand up to their husbands or their male friends. The Jewish women I know will tell the rabbi exactly what they think of his sermon, or will gossip and call people out. And it is empowering to have that legacy. It's empowering to have grown up in that community. And so the more I think about Lilith, the more I realize that there are Liliths all around me. That despite thousands of years of sexism within Jewish communities, Jewish women are still standing up for themselves. They're still claiming their place on top. And that if they can do that, then I can be a Lilith too. And that is quite a legacy to live with. Thank you all so much.